That's a big statement, Monish. But
If you ask me, so Virat Kohli, then I probably see KL Rahul,
although
and
he's
then
pretty
Shreyas Iyer.
old,
Shreyas Iyer would be the next change, I
KL
feel.
Rahul is 29 or something. So there's very
How
little
old
time
is
between.
Virat Kohli?
32,
He's 30, 31, 31,
32.
32,
31.
32.
That young? Okay, then.
His fitness levels make him probably 3 years younger.
Also, I think we missed one opening batsman here, Devdutt Padikkal.
That's what I was about to say. Add
Yeah,
Sanju Samson, please.
Sanju Samson. Yeah,
Uh,
where
so
he bats at four also, but I think we've seen Devdutt open throughout for RCB. So a good, in case someday we want a left hand right hand combination, he would fit well with either of Shubman or Prithvi.
I was just saying, all these players probably are going to give a really tough time for Dhawan next. I only feel for that. So,
Absolutely, not only Dhawan, bro. Some of the players who are like 27 to 29, I think all these players are going to give them a run for their money. Um,
Let's
Harsha,
talk.
Bo- Harsha Bogle and Sanjay Bangar both think that Devdutt Padikkal is the find of IPL 2020. The way he's completely released the pressure from the top order of RCB. I mean, it always felt like RCB were too reliant on their top order batsmen. The minute a wicket falls, it's all on Virat Kohli or ABD to take them home. But he's completely released that pressure, and he's taking consistent. He's delivering consistent 50s to the team, which is showing his pure metal that he has towards the game. I actually would go for Devdutt Padikkal and Shubman Gill as opening pair, man.
Prithvi Shaw, man.
Prithvi Shaw, let's see. I'll
Are you
give it some
saying
time.
because of the left-right combination or just in terms of talent?
Uh, Devdutt Padikkal and Shubman Gill are both amazing fielders. The future of India, the only way I see it is if you the first priority is you have to be an excellent fielder. You can't be a liability on the field because if people are throwing themselves on the boundary line, doing those fantastic boundary catches, taking those dive catches, tumbles within the 30-yard circle, and if there's a player where the ball just goes through your feet or just a little bit away and you're not able to stop the boundary or stop those runs, it'll actually bring down the entire morale of the team.
If you can just stand at mid wicket and show your hands up in the air, someone will stop it.
Would have worked 10 years back.
Or be a slip fielder. I mean, no questioning Prithvi Shaw's talent, right? Many people start comparing him to Sachin Tendulkar because of his straight drive and also his height. But that being said, they're still too young, right? Prithvi Shaw's only 20, so it still has a long way to go. I definitely see him finding a place on the team, but definitely needs to improve his fielding ability for sure.
So let's talk middle order. Who do you see at 4, 5, and 6?
For Sanju Samson, but also with Sanju Samson is the same thing, right? Like how Prithvi Shaw can't field, Sanju Samson is not consistent. I'm not able to see uh, that anchoring temperament from him where he carries the entire innings on his shoulders or delivers. In fact, in the 91 games that he's played for IPL from 2013, it was actually the first time in this IPL that he registered back-to-back 50s. So that had never
Okay.
happened in the past. So things like this probably he's inconsistent, but there's a lot of talk about how he trained. He took to training and how he was conducting himself and how he was preparing for the season. So Sanju Samson comes out and says that he had a chat with Virat Kohli, and Virat Kohli basically told him, "This is it. This is the time of your life to train. Go hard at it, and then see what the future beholds." And he just went 110% into training, and we were able to see it in the first few games. It's missing in the later few, but hopefully he picks back up.
I would actually have Rishabh Pant at number 4.
I
Um,
think Rishabh Pant over. Khatam.
Yeah, currently, based on consistency and just the firepower, I would choose probably Rishabh Pant over Sanju Samson. Ishan Kishan is again a great backup, but I
Yeah,
don't see him initially in the initial playing 11. So great signs. We have three good quality wicketkeeper batsmen,
Wicket
and
keepers.
yeah, it's a pain for the selectors to choose. But I think currently Rishabh Pant leads the pack.
Oh, I understand cricket is a batsman dominated game, but I would please request that we cover and give equal importance to our bowlers as well, please. So, bowlers request.
Karthik Tyagi, I don't see Karthik Tyagi's picture here, but he's another fantastic bowler, right? He's even the line and length that he was bowling for Rajasthan consistently is really good.
Right, and I think we missed the two spinners here, Washington Sundar and Ravi Bishnoi. Washington Sundar, I think, has been a revelation for Bangalore this year. He is not leaking runs. He's very economical, picking up wickets at the correct intervals. And that, I think, has given Virat Kohli the flexibility of not including Moeen Ali, which gives them another, like, space to add another foreigner. So Washington Sundar, I think this year has been the key to, one of the most important keys to RCB's good run.
And
Also,
when,
Washington's.
and also when Virat Kohli puts his confidence in Washington Sundar, I think it's definitely boosting his morale to play better for the team.
Also, for one of the games this season, he came in at number 4 or something like that, right, to bat. So I
Yeah,
think he does have a
he's
pretty
a
good.
decent batsman too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Washington Sundar and Shivam Dubey came before AB de Villiers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
That's
topic for another day, but yeah,
That's something that they'll remember for the rest of their life.
yeah.
And Ravi Bishnoi playing really well.
Yeah, the leg spinner for Punjab.
And let's talk a little bit about the all-rounders. I mean, you don't see their pictures here, but Riyan Parag, Abhishek Sharma, and Abdul Samad. Riyan Parag, the Rajasthan Royals, he took them to victory and then did the famous Assamese Bihu dance. Abhishek Sharma, SRH middle order, whenever you want that extra additional bowling option, he's providing the spin as well as he's an explosive batsman. He's played very closely with Priyam Garg actually in the international circuits previously. Abdul Samad, Irfan Pathan's pet, and when Irfan Pathan went to Jammu and Kashmir, he recruited him there. He saw the talent in the boy, and he gave VVS Lakshman a call and said, "If you want to boost your middle order, this is the guy you need to take." And even in today's match versus Kolkata Knight Riders, he has delivered 23 runs of 15 balls. It was fantastic. And he definitely has the intent, right? Right from ball number 1, he's looking to attack. It doesn't matter who the bowler is, whether you're an international level bowler or you're a famous Indian domestic player. He doesn't care who the bowler is. He's just showing that positive intent and he's just going all guns blazing towards the ball, which is great to see for a change in SRH actually. One
And
of
I
the
think
players to look out for.
And he'll only get better. Like he'll
Correct.
learn, because I feel like, say, for today's game, I don't know if Samad actually faced a bowler who balls over 140 ever in his life so far. Like he would have probably been playing generally with all through his career so far, like 130 to maybe 140, someone touching 140. But like today's
Definitely
bowling
not
was
150
like,
plus.
yes, exactly. So today's was like on another level. So like these are the things that really like you learn from and like you grow with. So really good to see that.
Again, just want to make a quick point regarding SRH. I think Priyam Garg, Abdul Samad, and Abhishek Sharma, I think the management investing in these players, and Priyam Garg has played all the matches. Abdul Samad and Abhishek Sharma have played most of the matches. Just fantastic to see the next 3-4 years for this franchise look great. And also, just the other day, it hit me, and I was discussing with you guys when I saw when I saw a strategic timeout, and I realized that there was the greatest leg spinner to the greatest spinner to ever play in the game, the highest wicket taker in Tests, Muttiah Muralidharan, the Indian master batsman VVS Lakshman, a New Zealand captain Kane Williamson, the England wicketkeeper and World Cup winning team of the World Cup winning team Johnny Bairstow, the Australian opener David Warner, all going around Rashid Khan, the Afghan spinner, and probably the best leg spinner to play in T20 today in the world. Just going around these young guns, Priyam Garg, Abhishek Sharma, and Abdul Samad, talking to them constantly, I think what a boost to their confidence, and all of them playing for a city in South India. What a boost to their confidence and how much they're getting to learn on a daily basis.
Insane.
Yeah, I think overall great signs for Indian cricket, and really looking forward to the next generation going out and killing it.
As long as we have the ball.
Although I'm not
Agree.
sure, like he's at the under 19 level anymore, right? It's been some time that he switched over, and now he's the director of the National Cricket Academy. So
Yeah.
he's not the under 19 or India A coach anymore.
Right, but even no matter what level what hierarchy he may be in, he'll do the best for the game, no matter what.
Yes, definitely.
All right, everyone. So we're very confident in the future of the Indian cricket team. Let's move on to the next segment, Meme Corner.
Okay, we have to take it slow, go one by one.
Let's
I
go
think
one
there's a
by
lot
one.
to unpack here.
Yeah, so let's start from the left meme.
Dude, like that like perfectly sums up how today's game was, right? Like KL Rahul has a amazing innings. He's like, yeah, like I'm winning this, and then like Bumrah comes in, and then super over, he sort of stops it, and then Shami is there. He's like, I'm also an Indian cricket team bowler, and then he pulls one out, and then finally there is Gale from top of the building there.
Universe
With
boss.
his
The
sniper
universe
shot.
boss.
Yes, very fun.
There was a very emotional video that Gale shot and told all his fans that he's absolutely fine. He's playing the next game, and he said 7-on-7, we're going to win it. Punjab is going to make the playoffs, and that really changed the entire morale of the team.
Even
That's what-
today, even today, Yuvraj Singh tweeted that Punjab will make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Satana, why did Pollard hold up bad, Anna? Oh,
I think
this is when he didn't edge the ball and the
this is exactly. So it looked like he edged the ball. There was a soft signal by the umpire that it was out. It went to the there's a decision review or whatever, and then on the third umpire actually said that it was not out. He clearly communicated that to the umpire, and the umpire just mixes it up, and then he says Pollard is out. He's seeing it on the big screen that he's missed the ball by a mile. So like he just walks up to the umpire and he's like, "What's up, man? What's happening?"
It's definitely been a scary scene, dude. Like the tall, well-built guy going after the short Indian umpire.
He definitely took a couple of steps back though. The umpire today, very interesting.
Shivam, what do you have to say about our own Pashchim Patak on the top right?
So honestly, today morning when I got up, I saw these memes on this umpire, and I thought the women's IPL has started with a woman umpire. I am not kidding. And then like I scrolled a bit, and then I saw, okay, that's a guy, and it was great to see, great fun to see. And he's not one of those regular umpires, so probably out on the international stage for the first time where a lot of people are watching. But I think overall, apart from his looks, he did well. Like apart from the
Lockdown
hairstyle.
umpire.
It's not quarantine haircut.
Yeah.
The Rockstar Empire.
Mr.
But
Pushpak.
is it only me or
Pushpak.
does he look like Tahir Shah? Like for me, some reason he reminded me of
Thinner version of Tahir Shah.
yeah.
This is that ice, na?
Yeah.
I do.
Right.
Some masala from apparent an Instagram couple, Sara Tendulkar and Shubman Gill. We have no idea if this is true, but it's been out. It's come out a lot of times.
No, we know for a fact that Shubman Gill and Sara Tendulkar are dating. NDTV, please start publishing the headlines.
And Vedbhai seems to be very emotionally invested in this story. Following
Even Hardest invested. We're just shooting arrows in the dark. They might be a couple or not. But then it's masala, so why not?
The first family of Indian cricket.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Imagine having Sachin Tendulkar as a father-in-law.
India's cricketing damat.
And finally, on the bottom right, this is with reference to Tewatia's once-in-a-lifetime innings, where I think he scored 30 runs off 1 over, and he won the match for Rajasthan. And that meme clearly defines how he was batting, I think the first 10-15 balls, and then how he finished.
Yeah, everybody had written him off, including the commentators, Harsha Bhogle. Everyone was tweeting what is happening, and then including us, we were also surprised what's going on, and then the whole world switched once he took over.
Correct. Just shows how unpredictable the game is, right? And I remember the commentators talking about strategic retirement during
Yeah.
when they're actually playing the game. I mean, everybody has this a bad day at cricket, so it has nothing to do with Tewatia. We should just blame the management for sending him earlier. And then everybody is like, "What just happened? He just hit one of the fastest West Indies left arm bowlers for 5 sixes in one match." And then Graham Swan became a big fan. If there are two things that Graham Swan always talks about, one is the Tata Altros, second is Rahul Tewatia. He has that pink shirt with 666606 and completely
So
advertised.
here's the other Rahul that we missed earlier. You
Oh,
were saying,
yeah.
like,
Exactly.
whatever. He's also a Rahul. Although
Yeah.
Tewatia is a more
So
widely used player.
And he also played a fantastic innings to finish the game for Rajasthan versus Sunrisers Hyderabad. It was a critical game for Rajasthan Royals, and he took Rashid Khan for 4 boundaries. I think the reason why everyone wants to play out Rashid Khan is because of the perception they have of Rashid Khan's excellent bowling. And he just went with an attitude and just started smashing him out for boundaries. And then from then on, I've seen Rashid Khan go for quite a few runs in the following games. So well played, Rahul Tewatia. Good job.
Hopefully SRH does a Tewatia soon. Let's hope they get into the playoffs. Although
Yeah, really looking forward to that. I don't know if you guys saw one video of Rahul Tewatia where he asks for recognition with Ricky
Ricky
Ponting,
Ponting.
yes,
plays
yes.
for Delhi Capitals, and he takes 3 catches in the game or 4 catches, and he says, "You need to tell them about me as well." So that felt good to see, man. Asking for his recognition for a job well done. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed it.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified.
And if you have any ideas, feedback, or comment, please feel free to let us know in the comment section, and we will ensure that we incorporate all of that.
Thank you all for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.
Bye.
Peace.